This morning I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our Hannay travel system. When I was pregnant with Edie, one of the most important things for me was thinking about safer sleep. And while we've got lots of products that we use in the house, I wanted to make sure that she would also be safe when we were travelling. At the baby show back in February, I met the team from Hannay, and until that point I'd never heard of them before. And I had a wonderful demonstration of their Trider travel system, but the thing that drew me to Hannay was actually their lie flat car seat, the Matrix Lite 2. We've been using that lie flat car seat, the Matrix Lite 2, for 8 weeks now with Edie, and we use it combined with the Trider chassis, the travel system. And what I want to do today is to just show you how that all goes together and talk to you a little bit about how we've been finding it. So this is the car seat. As you can see, it's in its lie flat position, which makes it just look like a carry cot. What I really like about it is it's got air vents along the side, so you know there's always air circulating. It's quite long. I think Edie's going to fit into it for quite a long time in this position. Inside the car seat, so you can zip off the cover like this, and then inside the seat, it's really well padded, and it's also got a 5-point harness click system inside, which keeps her really nice and safe and secure. She feels really snug in there, which is great for safety, but it also keeps her asleep because she feels like she's up close. There's also a really nice headrest which keeps her head nicely positioned in the seat. So it's really well padded, it's really well thought out, and the cushions can all be removed to be washed. So the Matrix comes with a mattress, which means that you can use this for overnight sleeping, and the mattress has actually been designed to just be laid over the cushioning that's already inside. The hood can be removed with a zip. Everything is really easy zipped on and off on the Hannay products. So this just comes off and is also zipped here on the handle, and that can come off and be washed. And it's really easy to put the hood up and down as well. So again, the cover just zips back on when you want that on. I've found even in the hot weather, Edie's staying really cool in here because of those vents. So to move the hood, there's these clickers on the side. You push them in. This one's a little bit stiff where it's still new, and then you pull it forward just slightly, and then it goes down like that. And in the car, if you want to have good sight of your baby, you can actually travel with the hood down. Edie actually prefers it with the hood up because we've got lots of children in the car. I think it gives her a little bit more peace and quiet. And then to pull the hood back up, you literally just pull and it clicks into position. Okay, so on the side here, this is where the car seat will connect either to the chassis of the pram or into the Isofix base, which we have inside the car. So the great thing about this car seat is not only does it work in this carry cot mode, but with the Isofix base, it swivels in the car. And it can be easily converted into a normal sitting position, rear-facing car seat, which is just fantastic, and it lasts until the child's 18 months old. So it's a Group 0 plus car seat. So when we click it into the car or onto the chassis, we're using this here, which literally just pops in and out, and I'm going to show you now how easy that is to do. So I'm going to try and show you the base now. It's probably best if I just insert a photograph so that you can see the base. And then what I'm going to do is show you me getting the seat into the car. So there's two key things when you're putting the seat into the car. There's some little knobs on the back of the car seat which have to fit into holders on the base, just to keep it really tight and secure in the car. I'll try and show you those now. So here So you're putting a tiny little knob or button into the hole here, and then if we go up here, in here there's another, like a clunk, click clunk system, just to keep the seat really secure in the car. So I'll try and film that now, and then you'll be able to see how easy it is. So I'm about to bring the car seat over to the car. It's really hard to get a shot of the isofix of the seat going in, but I'm going to try. So the seat's actually much lighter than you would imagine. Obviously Edie's not in it at the moment, but even with Edie in, it is really light. So the seat, you have to kind of lift it up like this. Baby's really securely strapped in, so it's fine. And then you find those holes I was telling you about and click the buttons in. And it's in! You can see now that the seat's in the car. It's really easy to put in. The seat is much lighter than you would imagine. There's those two clicking points, one at the front and one at the rear of the seat, that keep the seat really secure. When you're travelling, there is some movement of the seat, but I think you'll find that with any car seats that is the case. They're built to move slightly. But I've never had any doubt that Edie's really safe and secure in the car. We have 4 children who travel with us all the time. So in the middle row of seats, the Matrix takes up 2 seats, and then Bee's beside her, and she's in a big maxi cozy car seat. And then in the back we've got Esther and William in their car seat. So we comfortably fit all 4 children into our car, and our car is a Volkswagen Touran. But I think if you have 2 children, then in a normal car, you know, you don't need a people carrier, you would be able to fit the Matrix Lite easily, and using the isofix base as well, which just gives you that extra level of security in the car and gives you that twizzle, so you can easily rotate the seat to its sitting position. On the Trider chassis you have a hand brake, which is really great, so there's no foot brake at all. The stop and start is controlled just by this flick here. That's the hand brake. So that is the Jane Trider and the Matrix Lite 2 car seat, and together they make this brilliant travel system, which I'm going to be telling you lots more about over the coming weeks and months, both here on my YouTube channel and also on my blog. The chassis is just brilliant. It's really easy to push, it's easy to steer with one hand, and also it's got all-terrain tyres, puncture proof. And we've tested it out so far off-roading in the woods and on the beach, and also using it on the footpaths around where we live in rural Kent, and we've been really pleased with it. You can attach a buggy board. Jane have their own buggy boards, and also we've been using a Laskel one, which is just fantastic. Means that Bee is able to catch a ride with Edie, which has been really helpful for us, with Bee only being 2. The Matrix Lite just gives you such peace of mind when you're travelling. We use it all the time, even for short distances. Safer sleep is such an important thing for us after losing Tilda. So we really thought very hard about which travel system we would use for Edie, and the Matrix is just it's just perfect, because you know she's lying flat, she's in a good position, she's safe and she's secure. And the brilliant thing is, if she's asleep when we leave the house, we put her in the carry cot, she stays asleep, and then we're putting her into the car, taking her out of the car, doing errands, and the whole time she's able to stay asleep, because she's in the same carry cot the whole time for car and pram. And because we know how safe it is, I'm happy to leave her sleeping in it when we get home as well, when we're at Granny's or wherever it is that we go. So we've really been very pleased with it. The Trider also has a seat unit, which we're very fortunate to have, which we'll use with Edie from 6 months. It does have a lie flat function as well, so she'd probably be quite happy in it now, but we really like the carry cot for ease of use, so we're going to continue with that. The main things about the Trider that make my life really easy are the fact that it is a big sturdy pram that can cope wherever we go on our family adventures, but also it folds down really small, so it doesn't take up very much room in the car. The wheels pop off to make that fold even more compact, which is just brilliant. The other thing is, with 4 children, you don't want to be hanging around with attachments for putting car seats onto a chassis, and the Hannay has none of that. And I believe I'm right in saying that all their products have this pop-in, pop-out system, which it makes everything so much quicker. It's been brilliant. The hand brake is also really good, especially in the summertime. If you're wearing flip-flops, you don't want to hurt your feet with a foot brake, so that's really good. Just watch if you've got a child on the buggy board, because sometimes B, without thinking, will flip the brake. So we just have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, it comes in a range of colours, and it is an expensive initial outlay, but my goodness, the amount of use that we get out of it, it is making it great value for money as well. Yeah, I think that's about it for now. If you have any questions, please do ask, because I'm going to be talking about the Trider and the Matrix quite often on my blog on YouTube, and I'd like to make sure that I've answered all your questions, so please do get in touch. And thank you, Hannay, for sending it to us and giving us peace of mind on the move. Thank you.